Hello, I'm going to be answering a couple interview questions for Become 2050. My first question I've selected is, what is your greatest strength and what is your greatest weakness? My greatest strength is dependability. Ever since I joined the workforce, that's been a constant piece of feedback I've received from my superiors and colleagues. As someone who's had many entry-level jobs, being dependable as support staff has been integral to earning the trust of my peers and employers. My greatest weakness has got to be my habit to focus on the details a little bit too much. By nature, I'm a really detail-oriented person, and in a way, this is beneficial because it eventually leads me to learning about the job a lot more quickly. But I do strive to improve this quality about myself because I try to make a conscious effort to view projects from a big picture perspective. Um, so, and I just have to remind myself that getting lost in the details doesn't necessarily mean quality work. The second question I've selected was, how would you motivate team members if you were working on a project together? At one time, I was one of the admissions and outreach coordinators over at a high school in Fraser called Arts Academy in the Woods. And one of the parts of my job was running a summer art camp for middle schoolers. So I had never been in charge of people previous to this, but I was part of running this camp was training the counselors. The counselors were older students, they were high school students. So they were kind of our guinea pig because me and my partner who were running the camp together, again, neither of us had ever been in charge of people before. But because our counselors saw us learning, and because they were just amazing students, very responsible, they kind of really stepped up to the plate. I think they saw us kind of as equals in a certain way because it felt like we were kind of winging it at that point. Um, but they stepped up to the plate. They listened to us really well. Uh, they were motivated because we were motivated, and they saw certain qualities in us, and they reflected that. On days when we didn't have as much energy, that was reflected in them as well. So just keeping your energy up, remembering what the goal is, remembering why you're doing something. I think those are all the ways that I motivate a group. Thank you.